Experiment. Noun. Countable, uncountable. 1. A scientific test that is done in order to study what happens and to gain new knowledge. To do, perform, conduct an experiment. Proved by experiment. Laboratory experiments. Many people do not like the idea of experiments on animals. The results of the experiment were inconclusive. Facts can be established by observation and experiment. 2. A new activity, idea, or method that you try out to see what happens or what effect it has. I've never cooked this before, so it's an experiment. The system was installed 4 years ago as an experiment. Experiment in something. The country's brief experiment in democracy. Examples. Brazil's unique experiment with alcohol-powered cars. Further experiments will be carried out to verify this result. His efforts involved thought experiments and analogies rather than detailed experimentation. If the conditions are not right, the experiment will not work. In these experiments, chilling is necessary. Pavlov's famous experiment with the dog and the dinner bell. The animals seemed healthy during the experiment. The appropriate concentration of the drug is best determined by experiment. The school decided to try an experiment in single-sex teaching. The team carried out experiments on cancer tissue. A classic experiment reported in 1964. A few hippies protesting against animal experiments. An experiment aimed at cutting road death resulting from excessive speeding. An experiment with zinc chips and hydrochloric acid. The USSR's failed experiment in social planning. The country's bold experiment with economic reform. The country's brave experiment in multi-party democracy. I've never cooked this before, so it's a bit of an experiment. NASA carried out experiments to ascertain the effects of weightlessness. They were conducting experiments with zinc chips and hydrochloric acid. This pattern emerged clearly in the experiment.